That you
Well,
can't talk
are you
about it
talking
in
to?
promotional value anymore, like as a promotion thing.
Yeah. So like the way that the language looked like in the original post, unless they updated it, because I saw this like a couple weeks ago, they said that like any advertisements that had that kind of content was banned now. But that didn't necessarily mean like if you posted about something or like bull posting or like let's say I don't know, like you're promoting someone's whatever. That was like the gray area that I didn't understand, and
It
people were
says
saying that it was ad only.
prohibited categories for paid partnerships, even with disclosure. Gambling, including online casinos, sports betting, lotteries, social casinos, cryptocurrencies, investment services, loans, buy now, pay later services, and other high risk financial products opportunities. These cannot be promoted via paid, compensated partnerships or influencer arrangements at all. This has impacted crypto Web3 marketing, gambling, affiliates, and similar spaces significantly. Violations can lead to post removal, account restrictions, suspensions, or bans. Um,
So
yeah.
that then that's an update to what I've heard because the
Yeah,
original
this
post
this
that I
was
heard
Grog.
was
This was Grog answering this, by the way. Like
oh
Grog is
well.
giving this information out. So
The thing about Grok is like with every AI, it's like a little context window thing. So it's like if you present the actual thing that was said, then Grok can analyze it and say it. But if people said like you know, kind of vague context, like, oh, they kind of like said they heard this, like, what's going on? Grok will give you the wrong answer sometimes. Because, like, there was a video for the Iranian thing, and I was like, Grok, is this current? And Grok said no, but then someone asked if it was current in the comment section, and Grok said it's not current.
yeah, but because see, there's two sections for pay partnerships in Twitter. One is the ads that you were talking about, and one is
Mm-hmm.
what they consider pay partnerships, which are organic posts where you and the creator are compensated by a third party, and that's the one that is affecting that
Yeah.
update. You get me? So that's I don't know, man. How do you guys feel about that?
I mean,
To me, in one way, it's kind of interesting. Like I'm not gonna use the word good, right? Because who knows if this is gonna be good or not. But to me, it's interesting because it's definitely gonna flush out even further the space that we live in, right? CT, where a bunch of these KOLs are about to disappear completely. You get me? And it's gonna be interesting how that resets the space and see if it's a healthier way to kind of start building in here, right? Or if it's gonna affect it in a way where it's gonna go into negative impact. But I
yeah.
for one want to see what happened. You get me?
I think that this is like enough evidence for me to like full base post it. But like the problem is base doesn't really have a real infrastructure. Like there's just so many unknowns to base. But like a Farcaster, a base, like that's honestly where people have to go in the crypto world.
Well,
But
that's
I
what I'm
think
saying.
this
Like,
is
is CT going to migrate completely to a new app now, right? Or is
I
S
don't
going to continue being the home of that? Because what is the point of all those KOLs still being in Twitter if they can't fucking post about what they're promoting, right? If they can no longer like shield their bags or shield their promotions, like what are they gonna stick around for on Twitter for? You get what I'm
well,
saying?
the
Like,
only way
Yeah.
that they migrate is if there's like an incentive for KOLs to bring their audiences to whatever they're migrating to. I just don't think that that's like plausible.
well, I
Like
think the
I
migration that I'm talking about is like they'll be able to do that without getting their shit taken down. You get me? They'll continue to be able to promote their partnerships without getting their shit taken down. So, like, if for example, if I'm able to promote my shit on TikTok or Farcaster or Base, like you were saying, right, instead of Twitter, I still get paid for my partnerships because I'm meeting my deliverables or whatever it is, and you get me doing my promotion without risking waking up tomorrow and my account is permaban. You get me? Like that's the migration I'm talking about. I see a lot of KOLs in CT like live in Twitter in general because they're no longer going to be able to do what they use the platform for.
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't
I
know.
don't
I
know.
think I think this whole thing brings a lot of confusion because what counts as paid promotion? What, like, for example, we own a company, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so if we partner with a company and there's monetary gain on both sides, does that count as paid promotion? You get what I'm saying? Like, if I'm partnered with a company and I decide to talk about them, and yeah, maybe I'm not getting paid directly for the post, but like let's say there's a way for me to benefit monetarily off of me talking about them because I'm partnered with them. So we're going to be making money together. Does that count? Like,
Well, I
do
think
you get what
it's
I'm saying? Now it's
yeah, I
like a
don't know.
weird slope.
I feel like when they say the word cryptocurrency, it's maybe directing it directly to like tokens and shit like that, right? Rather than like, yo, I'm working with this company, for example, I'm promoting the company and they're paying us in cryptocurrencies, right? Like our
Yeah.
compensation is being paid in cryptocurrency. I don't think maybe that's not like what they're talking about in my opinion. We'll have to look deeper into this because based off what I just read, it does make it sound like that, right? Where it's like you can't talk about anything at all, right? But I think it's like more so like partnerships of like, yo, this new token is coming out. Make sure you buy into it and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, I
Yeah.
don't know.
If
That's where I would take it.
if it's just ticker shilling, then I think that's really not that big of a deal because you could always just talk about a project and talk about what the project does. We've always done that anyway, like ourselves, promoted or not promoted. Where I think it starts to get a little slippery is if we start blurring the lines behind what promotion counts as, what it doesn't,
Right.
what partnerships are, what it isn't. Because, like, for example, I tweeted about Way about 2 weeks ago, right? They're an index partner at Glitchstar. And that's not, like, we haven't really announced what an index partner means, but you'll find out later. I didn't really tweet about their ticker like that, but I obviously, because they're involved in the ecosystem, like I have a monetary incentive to want to tweet about them, right? So I put in the comments like, "Hey, partnered with Way, yada yada yada, working with them in on a long term partnership. We have a 2 year partnership. So does that mean I'm not going to be able to tweet stuff like that? Like that's I would like clarity around that, and I've been trying to find it. Like I've been researching, and I haven't seen any like official statement from the team outside of them posting the TOS.
I don't know, man.
I got this here.
To me that's the
For,
hardest part of uh like this whole thing, right? And the hardest part of trusting X as a actual platform to monetize your content or your partnerships and shit like that. You get me? Because I don't know. I really don't get. Sometimes I don't get those type of changes. Because at the end of the
Yep.
day, I mean, I always think scammers or people promoting shit that can lead to a scam or people getting like financially hurt should never have a platform to work with, right?
Yep.
But the people doing it right, that it shouldn't matter the way they get paid, whether it's crypto or regular stable, you get me, or whatever it is, you know. So I don't know. We'll have to continue looking into it. What you got there, Hado?
so this is the Woo blockchain, by the way. This is their post about it. Disclosure requirement changed from must write ad to must clearly label ad / promoted content. Reporting channel changed from report via email to report via from. Added a clause for exceptions may be made. So like they took a web archive of like an older thing, like an older policy, which kind of coexists with what we're talking about right now. So basically, all that changed, according to Woo Blockchain, is that you have to like clearly label that it's an ad or promoted content. Now, my question is there going to be a categorized section, kind of like if you look at like when you see an ad, it says like ad at the bottom. Is there going to be some sort of like section that you could fill out? Because to me, that would be more clear that if it had like this clickable thing where it's like, okay, now I know this is an ad. Now I know this is a promotion or whatever. I think that's what we're going into. Because like you look at what's happened in the crypto market
They
with all
launched
these.
they launched paid promotions. Then they still announced this. That's why everybody's confused.
No, I'm saying like this has been like an old policy that just got an update. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no. I'm saying paid promotion. Like you can tag your post as paid promotion. Like what you're saying. Like if I get paid, like if I get paid from Razer, I can put paid promotion on the tweet, and it says paid promotion underneath. And then they announced that update, and then they still announced like, oh yeah, any form of crypto promotion is illegal. So it's like, okay,
It's like they included
we
crypto
can't
now into
disclose
the gambling shit that we used to have.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
so we can't disclose paid promotions at all. I mean, now that we can finally disclose paid promotions and put them on the tweet, you're saying crypto paid promotions are illegal? Like it's confusing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. essentially that's just gonna force people to be like, well, pay me in USD instead. You get me, instead of
Yeah.
your cryptocurrency or whatever. Because there's nothing wrong with like pay promotions. It's just they don't want it to be crypto gambling, all of that type of shit. You get me?
So,
Well, I mean, even if you're getting paid USD though, like you're still promoting the crypto product.
but like, I guess, like,
Yeah, that is true. Like I was thinking more so. I guess if it's a game, like does this game count? Is it a gaming product or is it a crypto product if it's on the blockchain?
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? That's the fine line that we gotta look into. Is what I'm saying. Like the details between what are they talking about crypto? Are you talking about just currencies? Are you talking about products? You get me? Because we work with games. Games are that game appears on Steam just like as a regular product. We don't need to utilize the blockchain in it. You get me? But is that considered a crypto product just because it has blockchain? You know, like
Yep.
from my understanding, you can still do the same thing. You just have to properly disclose.
well, I mean,
That's the only change they're making.
that's not what the original things made it sound like.
I know,
So-
but it's very confusing.
That's what I'm saying. But I also don't trust if it doesn't come from Twitter themselves, bro. I'm not gonna trust anything that I see. You get me?
Yep.
Like I have no idea who is this. You said like I can't even see it.
I mean, this is just another dude, like
yeah, I don't know who the fuck those people
degen
are. Like,
trader.
I don't trust any of those type of tweets that it's just like bullet points like that. I mean, I need to see like an official tweet from X or like I said, Grok was the one that was putting that out. So like I don't know, you know what that looks like. But anyways, like I don't know.
I don't know. It's kind of like split, like what Mizzy's saying. It's like it's kind of unclear. They've been to be honest, they've been very unclear with this entire thing. Like even the Nikita posting, like I love clapping accounts that post about crypto giveaways. Like that was confusing because like some people are actually doing real giveaways and some are just scammers. So instead of like fighting the problem head on or like doing something with disclosure or something like that, Nikita had just said like we're just going to clap all these accounts and cause confusion, which is not helping the market. It's not helping sentiment. Like it's not helping anything, right? So I don't know. There could be a threshold too. Constant promotion of crypto project or keep rage baiting, tag Nikita and blame Nikita. How to get suspended. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of unclear as to what there's what's going on here. Someone saying that technical analysis is not paid promotion. So like even the TA people are now under fire. Like I don't know what's going on, dude. I just think it's like it's not clear as to like it's clear what they said, but it's not clear as to how that applies. Because if I pay you $1,000 to promote my tweet, is that now paid promotion? And it's like it could be an NFT, but it could be like an anti-community, but it could just be like, hey, we're having a pool party in Vegas. By the way, this is a real thing that's going to happen for the XRP people. They're having a pool party in Vegas. Someone gets paid $1,000 to promote that, and they have like a lot of following, whatever. Is that now classified as like crypto paid promotion? Because the NFT community is the one going and going to be there, but like it's just an event. You know what I mean? It's like there's so much gray area here that it's like it's not really clear what's being said. And I don't think Grok is a reliable way to like understand it either.
I think you gotta look into the full policy. Like, that could fall into that line if the person you're paying $1,000 is promoting your event and then people have to buy tickets to the event, right? Like that is still a paid promotion, yes, but like does it qualify as a crypto paid promotion? I don't know. That's the fine line that we need to find out, right? Like is it anything that has to do with crypto, whether it's like a token, whether it's like on the blockchain, whether it's an event, you get me? Whether it's merch, like what if I'm promoting just crypto merch? You get me? Like I don't know. Now that we're getting more into it, I find it kind of silly, to be honest with you, right? Like
Yeah, exactly.
because
But it's like
what
the
fuck,
policy
dude?
never
Like,
changed though. It's always been that way since 23. It's like now you have to do proper disclosure. It's like some of the sentiment, and then the other side of the sentiment is it's all banned. I don't know what to believe.
the fact that you have to do a full disclosure, I feel like that's always has been the case. Just people have ignored it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because in any fucking platform, anytime you have paid promotion, you should absolutely disclose it in a clearer way where people know that you're sponsored by it, right? So like I don't know, I don't think that's the case. I think they literally took one of their policies because I can see like gambling and all that shit, right? Like that's different in my opinion when you're like promoting gambling, right? But like blockchain is such a broad like industry, bro, that I don't understand why they would just say like, oh yeah, now crypto's also included in that. You get me?
Yeah, let's switch to the other view real quick. I'm gonna pull Nikita's tweet. I'm gonna pull this up. So he says, today we're announcing paid partnership labels on posts. X's core value is providing authentic pulse on humanity. Okay, whatever that means. While we want to encourage people to build their businesses on X, undisclosed promotions hurt the integrity of the product and lead people to distrust the content they read on X. This new feature will allow you to comply with regulations, but more importantly, it enables you to be transparent with your followers. And by the way, we were talking about gambling, sports betting, whatever. And then this motherfucker says, anyhow, I love prediction markets, paid partnership. Make it make sense. Like, pick one. Is a prediction market not gambling in a way? Like, this doesn't make any fucking sense. I agree, Mizzy. This doesn't make any sense.